Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what is going on? My name is M1K3 and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. I'm very excited to be making this video because I just got a new trio and we played the Champion Trios Cash Cup, and considering this was our first time playing together, I was super happy about our placement. Before we get into that, around 53% of you guys watching are not subscribed, so if you enjoy the content, consider subscribing, and remember, for every 1,000 users we get on code M1K3, I'll be coaching one of you guys for a full tournament session. With that said, let's aim for 5,000 likes on today's video, and let's get right into it. Starting off in game number 1, we get into an off-spam fight in Lazy, and here I want to take a moment and talk about off-spam fighting 101. Starting off, we have mats. When you land, always farm the objects that give you the most amount of mats in the least amount of pickaxe swings. And it's important to find these objects at your drop spot. Secondly, gas cans. Wherever you land, find every gas can location and start picking them up for off-spawn fighting. Not only will you burn through your opponent's materials, but you will also make them panic and potentially make dumb plays. Especially in your first game, as the players are pretty bad. Talking about dumb plays, that's exactly what I do in game number 1. I get greedy for a gas can and end up dying because of it. Moving on to game number 2, it's clear as day to see that we have just started playing together. If you want to build up a solid trio with team synergy and chemistry, you have to stick together and play together for a long period of time. Playing arena, customs, tributaries in creative, and generally speaking just playing together will over time help build chemistry, and you will play a lot better off each other after having played together for a couple of weeks. We ultimately end up going down because of a lack of teamwork and communication, which are the two main factors behind succeeding in trios. In game number 3, we make a rotation on the worst possible side of the zone, and we end up getting lobby focused, and I somehow pre-edited my wall. This ended up getting us killed in 10th place. After 3 bad games, a lot of teams would have probably lost motivation and maybe even given up entirely, but not us. These cash cups are once a week, and I'm not gonna give it my all when I play. This was one of our better games, and we do talk Norwegian, but I'm going to subtitle everything for you guys. So, have a look.
Jeg gasker nå. Pass på taket, pass på taket. Nice, det er spraybak. Fikk vegg, kona. Knocked. Begynn å se opp mot tight, boys. Begynn å se opp mot tight.
Jeg har det på meg, Maren. Si fra når du vil ha det.
Ja, jeg må ha den over et øyeblikk.
Ja, her. Flytter.
Nice. Se her, kom hit. Her. Nei, han kom seg ut. Hvor er Matsa?
Her er hard.
Her er
Følger.
Ja, dropp litt.
Pull høyre.
Yep. Low, kom. Low. Her. På meg. Kom low.
Ja,
jeg maks metall.
Vi må begynne å se opp mot tight.
Ja. Men er det oppe med metall her?
Ja, dropp alt.
Jeg plukket bricken i stad.
Hjertelig.
Skal du ha bricken nå?
Herlig. Ja, dropp brick. Dere må begynne å spraye opp mot tight.
Se det.
Height er connected.
Pass på, vi kan bli joink her.
Vi get reverse.
På height?
Nei.
Ok.
Men height
Å, ja, jeg fikk 800 hard.
Nice. Han er også. Dropp meg litt hvis du er. Ja, dropp meg.
Jeg splitta.
Hjertelig.
Ding på tight.
Nice. 3 teams remaining. En trio, en duo.
Skal vi gå for det?
Ikke gå for den da. Bare spray hele tiden. Nice. Bare vent til neste zone, så går vi opp. Alle har bouncers, ikke sant?
Til andre.
Den går tilbake. Ja. Vi kan ta de neste. Bare vent.
Ja, se.
Ja, med. 100, død. Få bodyen hvis du kan.
Hvis dere vil, kan jeg gå på Flopperblade. Ta det her.
Ja, vi kan vi alltid det? Ok, sure. Ja, Mats, noen som trenger litt? Blir mye 1000?
Nei, bare.
Jeg går gjennom her for å få meg opp dit.
Ok.
Så ikke følg meg her.
Jep.
Ikke følg meg.
Bak oss, vi tar den opp.
Ja.
Død.
Han er død.
Han død.
36 på en point.
Ja, det er 3.
Ja. Han ene har sniper. Pass på.
Se på. Hva har du gjort, Tob?
Vi kan bare chille, vi kan chille litt til.
Jeg ser det.
Spil ned.
Han kom seg opp.
Jeg har ikke.
Nice. Jeg kommer opp. Jeg bouncepadder opp.
Han prøver å toppe meg ut.
Jeg bounce på
Vi
droppa.
prøver å frame ut.
At white.
31
Jeg er med deg, jeg er med deg, jeg er med deg.
Nok av hverandre.
Nice, cracka. Nice!
Let's go.
Jævlig bra.
After a win in a cash cup, you're nearly always going to be on somewhat high elo, meaning you're up against good players, and what we did wrong here was simply the fact that we let a team push us. When you're in high elo, a lot of players get nervous, and if you can be confident, fight a team and win that fight, then you're usually set for the end game when it comes to both Storm Surge and loot. Unfortunately, we ended up dying to this team because of their confidence and our lack of it. In game 6, we played the mid-game completely wrong. This was because I got headshot sniped and Tob and Trymsen had to reboot me. This ultimately ended up in us not having enough mats to play the endgame like we usually do. I tried my best clutching up a few points and I managed to get a decent placement. But all things considered, if I didn't get headshot sniped, we could have easily won this game.
Så jævlig mye match du må få det. Nice, man. Big shit her, eller bakka? Du kan poppe.
Det er 2 bigs.
Mats, løftet meg på Mats.
Og match over der, da. Over hoden din. Det er fullt, du kan hoppe inn på det. Du må få det opp her. Vi får det søppe gutta. Nei, du er akkurat ikke inne. En boks til, en boks til. Du vil choppe rett opp.
Mira.
Nice, fjerdeplass er nice. Han er i boksen min, han er helt søk, helt søk.
30? Du. Jeg bouncer opp på fjellet. Og bak det.
Ja, vi har trippel her, nå. 30 var denne. Kakka denne.
Cracka, død. Dobbling, død.
Faen, fin er kakka jeg sa.
Ja.
30 white.
Kom meg.
40. Boksa! Nice!
Jeg fikk en body.
Trymsen, få deg ut. Det er masse ut her også.
Jeg dør, jeg
Det blir oinka.
Kom til meg.
Gå til meg.
Jeg må hile.
Jeg trenger Mats.
Jeg kommer. Jeg har 300 ord der.
Ja.
Kom til meg.
Ja. Vi kommer.
Du må lukke.
Noen dropper.
Jeg trenger Mats. Jeg har 100 Mats.
Bare ta.
Dropp alt.
Jeg har 200 ord, det er det. Si fra når du trenger det også.
Ja, jeg trenger det nå.
Ta det, splitt opp.
Se opp, boys, se opp.
100 ord er det jeg har.
Nice.
Litt team her.
Ja,
Ja, spray de. Vi må finne noen harpune.
jeg har 0 Mats.
Ja, jeg splitter her med rundt. Her, det er det. Jeg kan ikke splitte med rundt.
Det er fint mest. Jeg bare...
Her. Harpun her. 3, 2, 1.
Sånn går det med.
Ja, jeg tar det
Jeg har 0 match nå. Absolutt 0. Helt 0.
Kom. Jeg har 0 Mats. Jeg har 0, ja.
Masse folk som lopper her.
Harpun her, kom her. Her, på boden.
Ok, ja, gjør det.
3, 2, 1.
Kakka height, ta den henne. Jeg har 0 match, jeg har absolutt 0.
Jeg har også 0.
Ja, rett. Inn her, fight for logga sammen.
Jeg kommer, jeg er med deg. Inn i zona, bak på meg. 100. 2 stykker. Han ene har tagget 100, Trymsen har tagget 100.
Dere, det er bare ikke det.
Nice, jeg kommer, Trym.
3 folk
Vi
igjen.
har splittet.
Vi må slå det i kjappnett.
Altså, jeg har lite split.
6 plasser på boden.
Droppa Mats. Åh!
0 Mats. Toba 0 Mats. Trym.
Jeg kan ikke gjøre noe akkurat. Jeg er så bra.
Få siste nokket, så er det aimant. Eller nei, bare vent han dør.
Over det. 200 Mats.
Han andre er en solo også.
Det er 3v1 igjen. Ok, det er bra.
Så kommer det nye teamet.
In game number 9, we needed to pop off and quickly. We queued into this game with 27 minutes left of the tournament, and because of fast thinking and good plays, we managed to secure a ton of points.
Nice.
100.
Liv.
This was it, ladies and gentlemen. If we got into the last game, we had the potential to place top 20 in the tournament if we did as little as win the game. The seconds were counting down and we all started to lose hope. But then, it seemed like a light at the end of a tunnel. We got in the game, we were hyped, and then Trymsen got an error. The tournament was officially over. Or was it? We got in the game and we were confident as ever. After having killed an entire trio, we were chilling on both loot and surge and we were ready to play the endgame. This endgame is the laggiest thing I have ever played in Fortnite. And since I've just the last few months started hard grinding customs, I am not used to these laggy endgames at all. So I look like a complete bot trying to tarp in here. I also hesitate a lot, which is something you cannot do as a tarper. Even though it was undoubtedly my fault that me and Tob died, we have Trymsen on our team, which is an insane solo clutcher. Have a look at this. We ended up placing to 80th place, and considering my impressively horrendous choke, I am super happy with this performance. I love playing with Tob and Trymsen, and I honestly can't see anything but up from here. That's going to be wraps for today's episode. Thanks for watching, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. My name is M1K3 Editz. Stay safe and take care.
She know me, she'll